Hello, how's it going? Good afternoon and good evening, everyone, or good morning. Today we're doing more caves still. I got a little bit of a plan though. Got a plan. I'm just gonna implement something very simple, and if I want to change it later, that's fine. But if I get all wishy-washy about implementing something special first, I'll probably never do it. Material research, yes. Connie, how's it going? 99. Welcome in. Thank you for the hydrate. I really need the hydrate today. I've had a little too much coffee, and I'm gonna need the hydration for later. Since this might be a short stream, like really short. I'm gonna go out later and consume something that requires hydration. Not so good. Have a fever. Oh no! So the sickness it hit you. You said you were getting sick yesterday. I'm sorry that the sickness hit you, but the sooner it hits you, the sooner it can leave you. So I hate it when it lingers. You want it to just hit you hard and then just get better. Gonna leave real soon. Tuition in 2 hours. You gotta pay your tuition? My dog will not stop licking herself. I gave her first bath. Her first bath in a little while since we've been here. And she's just licking and licking and licking and like drying herself off, I guess. Which sounds counterintuitive, but it works. Tuition class start. What's tuition class? To me, tuition is like the fee you have to pay to go to school. Hmm. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to break up these tiers into the kinds of materials that they drop, and I've got a list of materials that I want. They all make sense. Clay, aluminum, copper, iron, gold, lead, titanium, uranium. These are all relevant. For us, it's like an extra class. You go out to a center that gives out extra classes. Oh, we call it tuition here. Oh, interesting. You have the same problem with my dog now. It's inflamed and he has to wear a cone of shame. Oh no. Yeah, my dog was in a cone for like 2 weeks leading up to the move because she licked herself raw, like on her stomach, because she has allergies. And the vet was like, if the import customs agent sees this, they will not let your dog in the country. So I kept her in a cone and I sprayed her with steroids for 2 weeks. And finally, 2 days before the flight, she was all cleared. And when I finally got there, they didn't even look at her. Well, they didn't look at her belly. The vet at like the customs desk looked at the dog, gave her a pet, looked at me and said kawaii, kawaii. And I'm like, yeah, kawaii. And he's like, okay, daijoubu desu. Good to go. So you just got to be cute. You get right through customs. All right, so here's the plan. I'm going to make one tier of the caves per whatever it's called, per material. And I'm going to break it up so that some materials are found in walls and some materials are found in the rocks. Show us your dog. She just stopped licking. Let's see. I'll show a picture. I'll show the latest picture I took of her. Please. Here she is. So I was just putting together some IKEA furniture in the bedroom, and I put this pillow on the floor, And she decided it's her bed now, so she curled up on it. Let's see if there's another good one. Oh, so this is a picture of her under the desk. This is how she, so this is my desk, and this is how she lays right at my feet now. This is not, this was yesterday. This isn't now. April 9th. Okay, that was 3 days ago. And then I'll give you one more bonus. Oh, wait. Where's the video? Okay, this was just some B-roll. Is it even playing? This is outside my window during the rain. Oh, it's so cozy. So cozy. Oh, it's gorgeous right now because the sun's going down, but it's still really bright in the sky, and then the blossoms are kind of illuminated. Anyway, okay. My room is now pure chaos, changing where I sleep and do my schoolwork. You trying to fix the feng shui? There's a YouTuber I watch who's really into designing small spaces. And let me see if I can find them. It's really interesting to watch because they tell you, if you watch all of their stories, they give you, he gives you like a tip here and there about feng shui and how to make, and how to utilize tiny rooms or big rooms or any kind of rooms. And I've learned a lot about like where to place furniture. Who is the feng shui guy? I'll never be able to find him. I'll ask my wife. Okay, I'll get that. It'll be interesting. I have it planned already, just trashing out 2 shelves. And apparently found a pic of me when I was 8. Nice. Yeah, even if you don't like use the information, it's still interesting. Like I never really thought of room decoration. Like I never thought of room layout in this kind of manner until I started watching this person's shorts. Okay, I'm gonna keep going with this plan. So I've got this. These are gonna be the different tiers. I'm gonna need a fast travel system, some more visual. Gotta change up. I need like different floors, different wall colors, materials, etc. And then hint at the story. Yeah. Biome progression. I don't think that's in the cards. I don't think this is the deal. What I need is a spawnable system. I need a new spawnable system. New spawnable system. I think I need to basically redo my clutter spawner. I was playing with it last time, and I was trying to jerry-rig it so that it worked, but I think I need a new one. So basically, what I need to know is, what biome are we? And then I need to grab those spawnables, and then calculate percentage of coverage of appearance based on relative level depth. So what that means is, anyways, I think I'll go. Maybe next one I'll join you. Trying to fix the room before tomorrow. Yeah, thanks for saying hi. You go take care of your affairs. So let's say a tier is rocks and clay, and let's say rocks, clay, Let's just say rocks and clay. So level 1. Level 1 would be like 90%, 10%. And then like, and then basically just keep changing the percentages. $50-50, that seems like a lot. I can always tweak this later, but I'm going to start with 5 levels per material. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 40 levels, right? 5 times 8 is 40. So we'll have 40 levels to the cave to start with based on these, and then we'll go from there. If I want to add extras and interesting things, you know, we'll make room in the systems, but got to start somewhere, right? Got to start somewhere. And I think I'm going to just really quickly make all these items based on ore. Okay, so ore. Resource ore. So I'm not going to worry about the item recipe for now, but I do need this. Ooh, ore pool. Oh, we need a lot of stuff. We need a lot of stuff. All right, I'll worry about all of it. And ore is kind of going to turn into iron ore. So I'm not going to rename it. I'll just make it iron ore in the description. So what's first? Let's start with clay. Oh, ho, mercenary mage. Wow, thank you for the raid. Mercenary mage, how you doing? What were you working on today? Was it your interactive? Well, it's like a novel with combat. Is that what it is? It's like a graphic novel with like tactic-based combat. Anyway, how was your stream? Welcome in, Raiders. My name's Andrew. I'm working on a cozy game called Alpine Lake. It's a life sim Innkeeper-Sim. Hello? Am I missing something? All right, well, welcome in. Might be on a delay or something. Combat and visual novel. Yeah. You know, please, if you want to share any links or share any Steam page, or if you have one, or anything really, please drop the links. The inn's going well. Today we're working on caves. I've been working on caves for like the past maybe the past week. I've been working on it for the past week, and I've got a plan. I was getting really dejected yesterday. I was getting really confused and down on myself, and I was like, what am I going to do next? How am I going to make this unique and interesting? And I came up with a conclusion today on how to fix all that. Don't be confusing, and don't be interesting and unique. Just make something people are familiar with. So here's what I'm working on right now. Ignore the fact that there's 1,000 spiders. There's only going to be a few. But this cave system, it's interesting because you can actually, you can mine through the walls to find the next levels. Got to run. The kid has left me exhausted. All right. Seriously, Mercenary Mage, thank you. Let me give you a shout out. And I appreciate the raid. But for anyone else who's sticking around. So yeah, I'm working on caves today. I'm trying to figure out what kind of resources are down here, how many levels I'm going to have, and basically where to go from here. Oh, yeah, and I forgot I had this bug where I keep spawning in this spot. I should be spawning where the rope is, and it keeps reloading the same level, so I can't actually go farther than level 1. It just keeps spawning me back at level 1. Very strange. But that's okay. Not working on that right now. I'll fix that bug later. So the task at hand is to make all these different resources: clay, aluminum, copper, iron, gold, lead, titanium, and uranium. All these have relevant uses in the game. And right now I'm just going to start making the items. It's a little boring, but it's important. What is the plural for clay? I guess it's just clay. Many clay. No. A lot of clay. 6 clays. That doesn't make any sense. What is the plural of clay? It is clays. Is clay an uncountable noun? I guess different types of clays. Yeah, different types of clays, but that's a strange one. I never realized that's such a weird one. That's funny. I have a character named Clay. That's going to get confusing. I trade 2 clays against 1 wood. That doesn't make any. That doesn't sound right to me. In Catan, it sounds right to you. Jin Chaos, welcome in. You are new here. How are you? All right, so for now, instead of making different items, I'm just going to put different colored materials. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. How are you doing? So I'm just going to use the same item. I'll change the model later. I'm doing really good. I have a rejuvenated spirit for the game today. Yesterday I was so down on it. I was getting really frustrated. I did a really short stream and I got like nothing done. I don't know. It was in a crummy mood. But today's awesome. Renewed sense of motivation. Sounds normal. Yeah, it is normal. It's just the rhythms of humanity is to have ups and downs. Things can be amazing. You can be in such a good place in life and still be in a bad mood. You can be in such a bad place in life and be in a good mood. They're almost irrelevant. You just got to go with the flow and know that your mood will change. All right, let's do aluminum. It's funny. I'm looking up. I was looking up like different kinds of ore. Carvo Dunway, thank you for the follow. How are you? Welcome in. I was looking at different kinds of metals, and I don't see aluminum in video games much. And it's like a very commonly mined metal. But I'm gonna make it one of my main materials. I just don't want to be exactly like Stardew Valley, you know? Gotta switch it up. So I realize I'm not giving these descriptions yet. That's okay. I'll go back and give these item descriptions later. Just want to make sure I am just getting them in the game. It's hard to just get them in the game. Gray. Dark gray? What's aluminum? It's like light gray. Light gray. Aluminum. Okay. It's definitely not aluminums. It is almost sorry. Almost as if your mood was defined by the perspective of reality rather than the reality of reality itself. Definitely. How would you say it in conversation? An aluminum? Nah, you would just say, give me aluminum, not give me an aluminum. Yeah. Aluminum, aluminum, aluminum. So you're making a game like, it's like Stardew Valley, but it's not Stardew Valley. Here, check it out. I'll play the trailer. So it's like Stardew Valley in that you have a property filled with clutter. You get resources. There's a hotbar with tools and items. But it differs in that instead of being a farm sim, it is an Innkeeper-Sim where you build, decorate, and run an inn. You invite people to your hotel or Airbnb or regular B&B, whatever you want to call it. It's fully customizable. The layouts are totally up to you. There is farming, but that's just for collecting ingredients to cook for your guests or for you. There's fishing. There's hiking. You can control whether or not your inn is open if you want to step away and make sure guests don't show up. There's photography, which is kind of like the creature collection mechanic. So instead of a net, there's a photography minigame. There you go. There it is. Carver, thank you. Yeah, I am solo. I've been working on it for a very long time. It's been 3.5 years. Plans for Twitch chat interaction extension? No. No, there's a lot of people on Twitch making Twitch games. I'm making just a regular game. Yeah, no worries. I should check the Unity asset store if there's like any gem packs that I can just quickly buy. There are some regulars that come in here that are making Twitch chat games specifically. Falonier is one of them. If you're interested in that kind of stuff, go check out Falonier. He's making a really cool Twitch chat integrated RPG game. Okay, what's next? Gotta go quick. Next is copper. You know, I started the day a little rough. I woke up to an email being rejected from the Wholesome Games Wholesome Direct, and that didn't feel too good. But I got a lot of work done, and like in my day job, felt pretty good, and I gave the dog a bath, spent a lot of time outside, went for lunch, had a nice lunch, went on a nice long walk, and I put together some IKEA furniture. It's always a win when you put together IKEA furniture, if all goes well. I feel like they've made it easier to put together lately. What are the operating costs of these types of games? Like, how much does it cost to make? I have put some money into this game. I've hired some people. I've hired some people for like writing tasks and for illustration. My Steam artwork, I hired someone. I bought a computer. I bought assets. You know, I spent about $5,000 a year, maybe less. The first 2 years I didn't spend much, and then I started taking it very seriously. You know, I incorporated, I got a lawyer, I trademarked, a Steam fee, all this stuff kind of adds up. I must have spent like 10 grand so far over the course of 4 years, or 3.5. Rejections happen. Oh yeah, I'm not like, you know, it stung, but it stung way more like when it happened the first time, the second time, the third time. I've been rejected from like 10, 12 festivals. So I'm a little, oh no, am I changing the right thing? I'm in resource clay. Oh, but I'm selecting this thing. I've been rejected from a lot of festivals, so it's not like, you know, I'm not devastated. It's just like, ugh, really? Come on. That's all right. We'll get into one eventually. I think I really need to update my trailer and do a demo release, you know. If anyone is interested in playing, I do have an open alpha. I pointed down at the corner. There's a Steam redeem. There's a channel point redeem. Very affordable channel point redeem if you want to play the alpha. Oh, I thought for like indie games with one dev costs like $0. I mean, it can. I didn't have to buy packs. I could have done all the artwork myself. I could have made my own dialogue system. I could have, you know. But, you know, I figured let me invest some cash into it to speed up development, and let me hire some people to do higher quality artwork than I couldn't do, you know, like illustration. I'm not an illustrator, and I wanted illustrated capsule art. So I did that, you know, and I thought I'd give I wanted to like also get the writing going, get some character background story, you know, just character sheets. So I hired a writer to do some character sheets, and, you know, so I can focus on something else. You know, you can do everything yourself and make it cost nothing. But also you got to factor in your time. Your time's not free. I've put in so much time, and, you know, my time is expansive. Time is the most expensive resource you have. If you make a game as a hobby and only as a hobby, it could cost you $0. Keyword could, yeah. The second you make money, you're legally obligated by certain game engines to pay, as stated by the EULA. Yeah. I haven't really explored into game making. I really just freelance making models. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, if you were doing some modeling on your own and you decided to like buy some textures and, I don't know, make a short film, maybe you buy some animation packs, maybe you hire someone to do some custom animation, and it's the same idea, you know. Would that cost you any money? It doesn't have to. Will take you a lot of time, yeah. And as a freelancer, you know your time is worth money, so you put 100 hours into a short film or something. Did you spend no money, or did you spend your own time, which is worth? How long did it take you to learn C#? I've been using C# for about 8 years. I'd say I got a good grasp on it after 4. I'd say that I knew Objective-C before this, and I know Python, and I know, what else do I know? I guess I started with ActionScript. It all started in Flash. I started making games in Flash using ActionScript 2.0. And that was kind of like JavaScript, so I feel like I know JavaScript even though I don't. Munez, how's it going? I got a good grasp of C# after like 5 or 6 years. Yeah, people come into this chat, they look at what I'm doing, and they're like, how come you don't do this? And I'm just like, I don't know, because I didn't know that existed. And, you know, I learn new things every day. I'm on some kind of vacation. My wife is not home, and I randomly see game dev, and I see what you are doing. I work in a light artist company. I got my coffee, and I'm watching you. I hope you will be very successful. Carvo, thank you. Thank you for checking me out. Enjoy the show. The show that is game dev. Munez, how you doing? Munez is another really good game dev streamer, working on a Metroidvania. So if that kind of stuff interests you, please go check out Munez. Did you take a degree or diploma in any computer-related stuff? I did. I have a BFA, a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Computer Animation and Interactive Media. My background is a 3D modeler, animator, lighter, texture artist, rigger. I'm a generalist. I'm a 3D generalist by trade. Game dev is like a night hobby, morning hobby. No one knows JavaScript, not even the people that created it. It's black magic. BG Gorilla Boy, how's it going? Thank you for the follow. Doing pretty well. How am I doing? I'm doing really good today. Like, I don't know if anyone can tell. If anyone was here yesterday, 2 days ago, I'm in a real good fucking mood today. Gorilla Boy, I'm glad you're good. Welcome in. All right, let's keep going. Let's get these freaking items in the game. Copper, iron. Iron is next. I already have iron. I'm going to make ore iron. Gold. We need gold. Something happened to you, put you in a good mood, or you just get some extra vitamin D in the last few days? Yeah, I think it's just a matter of chemical balance. I am well balanced today. Also, it's Friday. At least it's Friday for me. I'm going out later. I'm gonna have a good time. I got a freshly shaved head. I'm in a good mood. I don't know. I wish I could script good, but God save my project with over $50. You'll get better. I guarantee it. If you keep doing it, you'll get better. Just don't stop doing it. I'd love to show you my first project that I gave up because it turned into spaghetti, and I didn't know how to fix it. I didn't know the right infrastructure. Oh, that was stupid. It was a horrible mess. That was a long time ago. That was in 2012. My first project in Unity, that is. My first game I made was in the beginning of 2012. I released the game on the iPhone store. But that was a very small, easy project. But my first real game that I tried to make, ooh, what a mess. You'll get better. You look like Mr. Clean. Nice. Mr. Clean is dope. Mr. Clean is badass. I'm going to take that as a compliment. I'm not as big as Mr. Clean, though. Guy's jacked. Nice. I'm also feeling well balanced today. Awesome. That's what I like to hear. Not even close. Lacking those white furry eyebrows. Oh, man. Should I dye my eyebrows white? What about without the glasses? Does Mr. Clean wear glasses? No, he doesn't wear glasses. It's funny. I feel like I look naked without my glasses. This guy. Happy Friday, Fin50. How's it going? Also, to all the people that say coding's hard and they want to make games and they don't know how to code, you can do what Fin50 does and use Unreal and do blueprints. Or you can use Unity and use Bolt. Node-based scripting. It's a thing. It's possible. Also, I think Game Maker is heavily node-based. Visual scripting is a thing. Oh, they are bugs and not features, what I say. Hells yeah. Oh, did you use Blender or Maya while learning 3D modeling? I actually started with Maya, but I used Softimage in school. Softimage XSI. Shout out to anyone who knows what Softimage XSI is. If you get 100,000 channel points, if you know what it is. That was my bread and butter software. It was my favorite software, and then Autodesk killed it. But yeah, I'm a Maya artist. I think I have Maya open right now. Yeah, so I was making some of the stuff you saw in the cave. Here's the hole down, and then the rope up. You showed you lewd naked eyes on Twitch reported. Auto mod, yeah, because you said lewd naked. Wow, I coded my backend in C++, and that's not even a euphemism. Even for that blueprint, need to know. Oh yeah, you need to know the logic, but you don't have to type anything. All right, let's keep going. Keep going. Gold. Get the gold in. Is it in? Is gold in the game? Gold's in the game. Next. Next. Lead. Wait. Hold that thought. Hold that thought, Muniz. Also, Softimage is not... you're probably looking at like Softimage 1. Oh, wait, 2014. That's pretty... Yeah, that's pretty much what it looked like. No, there was a newer version. This is an older version. Yeah, this is 2012. This is Softimage 2018. Wait, 2016? When did they kill? Final release, 2015. Images. It didn't look that bad. Of course, the first image is Maya. Yeah, it did have like... View image. Can I view? Oh my god, what the hell? Yeah, this is kind of what it looked like. I'm telling you though, it was good. It was really, really good. It was way better than Maya. It was way better than... It was like the best of Maya, Max, and Houdini all in one. Oh, it was so good. So many of the features that showed up in Maya in like the last like 5 years, they came from Softimage. If anyone out there knows Maya and they know if they see Bifrost, like the Bifrost node editor for effects, that's from Softimage. Softimage had that in 2015. Softimage had that in 2015. IRAD, how's it going? IRAD is a rad dev. If you like, okay, if anyone out there likes streams that are absolutely chaotic and fun, and sometimes you don't know what's going on, and sometimes you turn into a moderator for no reason, go check out IRAD. Did you see my magic today though? I was hanging out with you for a little bit. I might have missed the specific magic you're talking about. Now you can roll your face over with the keyboard a few million times with blueprints until it finally works. Kinda. Shit done in like 4 nodes with one gameplay tag that would have taken several functions to do any other way. Max does still kind of look like this, right? Okay, but pronounce it Bifrost, seeing as we're pronouncing Softimage correctly. It's not Bifrost, it's Bifrost. I actually know the person who made Bifrost, or who's currently making it. They used to work at PsyOp with me. Well, they worked at PsyOp. I worked at a PsyOp affiliate company in the same building. What a fun place. What a genius. The person that's working on Bifrost right now is an absolute genius. I have never met anyone smarter in the visual effects world. and they went over to the dark side and at Autodesk to basically they took all the things they loved about Softimage because they were a Softimage user, and that's what they're making Bifrost. They're making ice in Maya. I do all my 3D modeling in VR with Kunon and Masterpiece, then Blender. That sounds crazy. The hell are those softwares? Never heard of them. That's a new world, right? Working in VR. Yeah, it's Bifrost because of the thing it's named after in Norse mythology. Nope, never. I will never say Bifrost. How's it going, the ProcGen Caves? It's going good. Yag! We're saying Softimage properly. Yeah, what do you mean? It's not soft image. Yag, you know Softimage? You get 100,000 channel points if you know Softimage. Hi, Yag! They were early access modeling programs. The phrase early access and modeling programs, that is news. That is new to me. 3D modeling with Autodesk. Rah. This is a good hill to die on. Yeah. I'll die on it. That's fine. Hell yeah, I know Softimage. Boom. All right, let me give you 100,000 channel points. Give Yagich. Nope, unrecognized command. I don't know how to do it. Sorry. I tried using XSI before it was Autodesk. Yeah, I was a big XSI user. And then they killed it. Just straight up slit it in the throat and watched it bleed. It's from Norse mythology. Then Frost is not pronounced correctly. That's true. Beef roast, but poor Booyah is already under so much pressure here. You mean roast beef? What's beef roast? I never got far. Yeah, I used it for like 8 years before they killed it. But there's no umlaut over the O in the Maya product. All right, you guys are going to have a pronunciation battle. I'm going to do this. You guys do your thing. I'm going to do this. Beef roast is not close either. Bifrost. Oh, beef. You can try to get me to say beef roast. And only try because it was the recommended tool for Half-Life modding. Oh, interesting. Half-Life modding. They recommended Softimage. I mean, they all do the same shit, and they all export FBX. So I don't know why they do that. All right, what's next? Resource gold. We want lead. Lead. Currently using Half-Life 2. Nice. Actually, I think I was aware of that. I think I knew that. Maybe. Also, everyone go follow Yag. Is that your normal? So what I caught you and Arrow working on yesterday, is that your normal project where you guys both of you are working on a node-based Stream Deck-like software in Godot? Is that the project? Cool. Okay. Yeah. Do you have other projects you work on? Did you know that FBX is short for, oh, for God's sake, it failed again? Oh, FBX. You know, the biggest bane of my existence is downloading models from TurboSquid that are 3D Studio Max only and trying to get a clean mesh into Maya that isn't obnoxiously triangled or auto smooth. Oh my God, what a total pain in the ass. And it's all FBX's fault. OBJ is the way to go for that. Maybe now USD will be good. Is everyone going to start using USD? Is that a game engine thing? Or are people in the games industry talking about USD? Or is that just VFX people? Too many to list? GLTF forever. Oh, GLTFs are gross. I don't mess with those. But it is, but Maya is the only thing that stages well in Unreal. Interesting. I guess Maya's been working hard to have really good and robust USD tools, but Houdini has the best USD tools, don't they? Only problem I have with FBX models is shading nodes cause export and import fails. Yeah, they're none of the formats do it perfect. Even Alembic, like new bad boy Alembic on the block, can't do materials at all. I love Alembics, but they're not for materials. Epic have Autodesk people in-house. Oh, really? Damn, that's special. USD is best for me? You're an actual USD user? I'm a USD resistor. I'm a USD resistor. I'm an ASUS resistor. Yo, I fucking hate ASUS. ASUS color space. Now we're getting weird. So the whole industry is moving toward ASUS, and even some of this software default to ASUS, like Cinema 4D defaults to ASUS color space. I hate it. When I'm working on like product spots, it's such a pain in the ass to like match colors. Yeah, ASUS is the word. I hate it. Rec 709, it's my sweet spot. sRGB, it doesn't get any easier than that. But ASUS? All right, what's next? Gold, lead, titanium. Titanium. God, I gotta fix this wobbly desk. It's driving me nuts. Who would have thought that anything in Houdini would be described as powerful but difficult to use? Guess how you can describe Solaris in Houdini. Powerful but difficult. Oh my god, yeah. I used it for like a minute. We R&D'd it to do a project, and we immediately were like, nope. Let's export to Maya. Aces haters pull up. For me, it's easy to light and VFX for USD. My first VFX shot was done in Lightwave. It took 7 weeks to render a moving cloud. Oh my god, 7 weeks in Lightwave. That's amazing. I remember reading about a color space that one guy just made because he felt like it, and it had properly perceptual overbrightness, but I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, I'm not familiar with that. I create a USD stage in Maya. I get a goddamn USD stage, and with all my separate geometries, all my materials, my lights, converted actors, I do the same thing in Solaris. I just feel like it's better in Maya. Yeah, agreed. Wait, where at? Okay. I can't look away because I get very confused. Titanium. Resource. Titanium. Titanium with a lowercase t. Multiple titaniums. Unfortunately, Max behaves like Solaris with its plugin, but it's not priority. It's not a priority because Max has Datasmith, and that's a better option for Unreal staging than USD. Huh. I never even thought that like you can use USD to do really good back and forth. Also, regarding USD, I don't hate it, but I think its use in game engines is really only reserved for ultra-realistic PBR pipelines. Yeah, I think that's probably right. Or big teams where you don't touch other like many softwares, and you just want to like update a file, and hopefully there's like an IT team that figures out the in-between, and then it pops up in the other software all pretty. Yeah. Oh man, we got so many like CG artists in here today. It's great. And finally, uranium. Oh my god, it's already been an hour. Ooh, you guys distracted me. I didn't even make like 7 items in an hour. Whatever. I'm still in a good mood because I got a plan. I feel I'm in a better mood when I have a plan than when I get a lot done. Because plans are great. The reason it's in there is because Unreal wants a real-time render movies. Wants 2 real-time render movies. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sick of Unreal as like a VFX tool. I like GLTF because it's open and has a mesh format that doesn't change between minor revisions. Yeah, I guess. I don't give it the time of the day because none of the softwares that I use are they natively like GLTF. The more options Epic gives us, the better it is. The less I have to use FBX, the happier I am. I get that. And its implementations are mostly consistent between each other. It's a good interchange format. I only used it once when I was working with like a mobile development company, and they were making an AR app, and we needed to provide them point caches with textures and with animated textures and materials, and they were like GLTF, and we were like, okay, we've never done this before, so here's a GLTF that we figured out how to export, and it actually took a lot of back and forth to get to work. All right, what does uranium look like? I don't even know. Let's give these some materials. Uranium images. Ooh, it's cool. Yellow. It's like a yellow brown. Oh, there we go. Sketchfab's best move is the GLTF converter they put in. I can use Sketchfab now to convert GLTFs. All right, let's get all of our new resources. Titanium. Titanium is like a silver, isn't it? Oh, it's like a crunchy silver. Let's mimic the crunchiness. There we go. It's crunchy. This is all temporary, by the way. This isn't how I live. Lead. Lead's really dark, right? Ooh, that's cool. That's really annoying. That's better. Don't lick it? Wait, lick the lead or don't lick the lead? You're supposed to eat the uranium, lick the lead, and then rub iron ore all over your eyeballs. Pretty sure that's what you're supposed to do. Gold. What does gold look like? Do I have a gold? Metal gold. Hey, where are these metals coming from? Tasty pastry pack. What? High quality food. Metal. Sure. Sure. Copper. I don't know, a copper material? Brass? What? Orange? Light orange. Oh, that looks like copper. Perfect. All right, Ameripon, how's it going? All right, we got our new materials. So now, distracted by side projects. That sounds just like you. Aren't you glad it's not banana? Yeah, I'm glad it's not banana. I'm allergic to bananas. You didn't know this about me? Fun fact, I'm allergic to bananas. If I eat a banana, I'll just sneeze. I'll sneeze like 15 times within 30 seconds. It's really frustrating. Actually, no, it's not 30 seconds. It's actually drawn out. It's like every 15 seconds, I sneeze. And I sneeze. And I sneeze. I used to eat bananas like every other morning for breakfast. I would make a peanut butter and banana toast. And I made that every other morning. I would flop between eggs and banana peanut butter toast. Eggs, peanut butter, banana toast. And after like 5 years, not 5 years, but after a few years, my wife's like, I think you're allergic to bananas. And I'm just like, nah, this just happens sometimes. I stopped eating bananas. I do not sneeze in the morning anymore. Unless I'm sick. But yeah, it was ridiculous. The more realistic it gets, the less artistic it becomes. People look and say, wow, it's so realistic. It's ridiculous to design a fantastic game with realistic visuals. Yeah. It's really freaking hard. And you're right, actually. The more realistic it is, it turns into like a tech, like a TD's job, you know, about mimicking reality and less about, I don't know, creativity. That's actually kind of where I live. I feel like I made my living off of photorealistic rendering because it wasn't that artistically difficult. It was technically difficult, and that was my sweet spot. That's why full path tracing looks worse artistically than hybrid ray tracer. Yeah. Yeah, the hybrids always look better, actually, because I mean the shortcuts that they take are it's almost like what people think is real. SIGGRAPH is now all about either AI or how the artists at EA created a more realistic metal texture. It's amazing. I went to SIGGRAPH. I went to SIGGRAPH last year for the first time in my career. I'm a visual effects artist for what does it say? 16 years? I never went to SIGGRAPH my entire career, but I went last year because my company, it was in Los Angeles, and I lived there, and my company was like, hey, do you want to go for the day? Sure. So I went, and it was interesting. It was fine. I don't know. Okay, we have our items. So now what I want, rock, degradable. So now what I want to do is I want to design which are they? Are they in the walls, or are they like sticking out of a rock that you break up? So clay, is it going to be, it's going to definitely be wall based, right? I feel like clay is something you harvest from the dirt. So I'm not going to make a piece of clay. Like just sticking out of the ground. This is where my mechanic of being able to mine through the walls trips me up, where I'm like, am I overcomplicating things? Should I actually have this mechanic? And let's just keep going. Yeah. All right. So this is going to be a wall resource. How? I need to see how these are mined. Aluminum vein? In a cave. Images. How do you find aluminum? What does it look like? Yes, you should. I must see the struggle. Keep going. I'm going. All right. Underground gold mining with Jeff Williams now. What does aluminum in nature look like? That's not what I want. In the wild. Perhaps it grows on vines. Yeah, is it like a root vegetable? It comes in rolls at the grocery store, doesn't it? It comes out in thin paper sheets. Yeah. I'll just say aluminum mine. I'm such an idiot when it comes to this kind of stuff. They're probably all like veins of concentrated, like, yeah, whatever. I don't know. It shows up in concentrated veins underground, all of them. Oh, so wait. So when you mine aluminum, it's just a balled up piece of aluminum foil, and then they flatten it out, and then that's what they sell in the stores. So Maripon, it's actually balled up, and they need to flatten it out. All right, I said today was gonna be a really short stream. That's it. 1 hour, one and done. I was only gonna stream until my wife got out of work, and I'm gonna go meet her at the bar, and we're gonna have a great time. Oof, yeah. I had a great time though. I feel like I came up with the plan, I started implementing it, and I know where I'm doing. I know where I'm going. Please have a great time. Oh, I'm gonna have a great time. Quick stream, yeah, really quick stream. I needed to get it in though. I'll be back. So I'm probably gonna come back tomorrow really early in the morning for me. If anyone wants to see caves continue, make sure to follow. Make sure to wishlist Alpine Lake. I'll be back tomorrow. If I'm not back tomorrow, I'll be back Sunday. If I'm not back Sunday, I'll definitely be back Monday. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Let's raid. Who's on? I'm taking suggestions. Someone suggested Nikki be hobbying. Raise your hand if you know Nikki be hobbying and you can vouch for them as a good person. Nikki is good. Okay, that's all I need. We're gonna go hang out with Nikki be hobbying. All right, seriously, I'm sorry for the short stream, but it just, I don't know. I needed to get it out of my system. If I didn't stream today, I would have just, I don't know, I might have felt upset. Like I could have done it. But good planning. I got good planning. I got all my items in. I can start implementing them. All right. Yag, thank you. I learned so much about you today. I didn't know you had all this VFX knowledge.